Good afternoon and welcome to ACC Women's Premier Cup 2026 right here at Bayuemas Stadium in the place where we are all set for the second match to begin as Mongolia will be taking on Japan. Japan, of course, beginning their ACC Women's Premier Cup 2026 campaign. And a few moments ago, I was there with the captains and the match referee for the toss. And let's see what happened and what unfolded in the toss as well. Good afternoon and welcome to the toss here where Mongolia are taking on Japan, and Japan of course are beginning their campaign of the ACC Premier Cup 2026. They're right here in the Bayuemas Stadium, and of course we have joined again with the match referee as well. Varshaji, thank you so much for being here, and Japan skipper, and of course Mongolian skipper is right next to me, and I think Maya, the Japan captain, will be flipping the coin and the Mongolian skipper will be calling. Okay, please go for it. Okay, tails is the call. It is tails is the confirmation from the match referee as well. What would you want to do?
With bowling.
Bowling. Why?
Yes, yeah.
No problem. All the very best. All the very best. Do well. They've collected to bowl well. And of course, few words with Maya as well. Maya, please come up. Come here. Yeah. Thank you. So, yeah, what would you have done if you had won the toss?
We wanted to bat first, so that was perfect for us.
Okay. And coming into this tournament, your first match, how's the preparation back home?
And we had a Japan Premier League for a week, so we had a good preparation over there. And I was in the winning side with Mamushi, so
Wow. What was the winning champions team's name?
Mamushi.
Oh, okay. Were you the captain of that as well?
I did one of the games. I did, yes.
Oh, so that has given you a lot of confidence. Wonderful. And you're batting first on this track. How much are you able to put up on the board? What are you thinking?
We're gonna aim at over 130.
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much. And the captains have something to exchange as well as some good deeds. Yes, there we go. That is phenomenal. That's a good gesture. Japan giving away the Japan Cricket Association flag and Mongolia giving the Mongolia Cricket Association flag to Japan. That's good gesture as well. So that's the news from the center right here as Mongolia have won the toss and they will be bowling first. We'll come with the first ball very soon. Stay tuned. And so Mongolia winning the toss again, like yesterday, and they wanted to bowl. Very important as this is the match that they want to go ahead and win against a very strong Japan side. They're coming in with the back of their preparation back home, like the captain was mentioning, is that Japan Premier League on the 4th edition. So yeah, it's a big preparation platform, I should say, where Japan Premier League also becomes a notable tournament in terms of putting up the national side. As I am Navin Shori once again welcoming you all, and alongside with me Shafir. Hi, good afternoon. Please come along as well, and nice to have you in the commentary box, my friend.
Thank you so much, Naveen, and it's wonderful to have you beside me as well. Perfect conditions for cricket at the Bayuemas Oval, home of cricket for Malaysia. And talking about Malaysia, they had a good run earlier today, won their second game and now leading the charts.
Totally. As we just saw the playing 11s of both the countries, as Japan will be wanting to put up that first victory number on the points table as well in their first match. But Mongolia yesterday, yeah, they had a tough match against Thailand and they were outbundled for just 19 runs, and they do not want to do that. They want to better their performance as Haruna Iwasaki will be facing strike. And alongside with her, of course, is Erika Oda, the vice skipper, out there in the middle. And to start the proceedings with the ball, it's important to see as Amar Jargal will be having the ball in her hand. She's a very good batter in terms of how she got ahead and played against Thailand yesterday in the STC Oval. She was actually very instrumental in terms of the strategies and the stance that she has while batting. And of course, today with the bat as well, she wants to go ahead and make some very important inroads as well. Right. So as the strikers are all full ready and the umpires are waiting for the clock to click in and speak of more with the Japan's Premier League, it's so important that Mamushi retain the Women Japan Premier League title. That's the thing that happened on the 1st of June 2026, and Mai was there in that team. So that is very good to see. And we also had the Meteor, Pacific Rays, the Titan Ladies, and everybody playing all 6 matches. And the Meteors, of course, were coming in as second. So yeah, as a very good tournament to put up the national side in the ACC Women's Premier Cup 2026. We are all set for the first ball as Amar Jargul will be running in from the Negar end. First ball. Down the leg side will be a wide delivery and not a clean effort from the keeper behind the stumps. They will run away for a couple of runs. So that's going to be 3 wides.
Yes, a very good start here for Japan. And these are extra runs. Mongolia, they need to be very precise with their line and length. It's very important that they try to pick up early wickets and at the same time don't allow the batters to score too many free runs.
A couple of easy runs for the buyers and one, of course, for the wide. 3 wides. She's standing way ahead of the batting crease, Haruna Iwasaki. Cuts it. That's in the gap towards deep point. There's a fielder out there. Oh, misfield. Doesn't cover the ball really well. I think it's their captain herself. Yeah, Anujin. There in the deep, just running around the ball, resulting in a couple of runs here once again for Haruna.
Yes, first runs of the bat for Haruna. She has already scored 333 runs in her international career. Decent numbers, especially with her partner Erika Oda, who is the leading run scorer for Japan.
Yeah, completely dominant in terms of how the opening pair has come out. But yeah, speaking of the Premier League, that's Japan is organized. Once again, it's so important. All these players get to play the national side, like in India. The league is so important. That's up in the air. Can they catch this one? No, she was not very well positioned below the ball. Lets that one go. A loose and a long shot that was being played up in the air. Of course, could have got under it, but yeah.
Well, I believe she misjudged it totally, lost it in the sky. It's a bright, sunny sky there, and it's not easy.
Yeah, totally. And it is, of course, exactly 2 p.m. local time, and the sun is right above the ground. It would have been above her head, in fact. And now, Erika Oda, the vice captain of Japan, for the first ball for her in this tournament. Nudges it away, gets off the mark. Good work. And the misfield will result them for another run to come back in.
Well, sloppy fielding there. But it's just great match awareness. They ran that second run very quick on the call and good running between the wickets as well. I believe both the batters, they have a good understanding between each other.
Yeah, totally. That's why probably they are the top run getters there with Japan. That understanding, as you mentioned, really important for them. All right, that was also in the air. She could have gone for it, Amar Jargal. Just a little more stretch onto the left. The ball would have been grabbed by her left hand, left side.
Yep, the ball probably just holding on to her. We know the pitches here, the Bayuemas Oval, they get slightly slow as the day progresses.
Good drive. That's in the gap, but the captain is there at sweeper cover. And a good stop. Single. So end of the first over, 9 for no loss. So from the golden hope end, very important that they stick on to their plans as Bairaj comes in into the attack. Amar Jargal and Bairaj, both of them did bat really well against Thailand. They did stick on for a few overs instead of giving away easy wickets to Thailand yesterday. And today, she's being her bowling partner and see how well forward she's standing outside the crease. Oh, good start. Beats her outside the off stump. Probably standing outside the crease didn't help her.
Yes, and a bit of encouragement for the bowler as well. Slight hint of skidness that we have seen. The ball just skidded onto the turf. We have seen the pitch being on the slower side from earlier this morning. So that's definitely going to encourage the bowler.
Just probably going down the leg side on that occasion. Appeal was nice. And this is not probably what she should plan out. Like you mentioned, yes, there is the slowness in that wicket. And in the morning, of course, there was that crack that is now completely dried up. But still, with Mongolia bowlers bowling it slower through the air, that was driven nicely. But there is a fielder in the deep as well. Sweeper cover does well. Keeps the ball in play.
And it's good to watch both the batters went out with a plan, and there is a very positive intent. They're not afraid to dance down the track. So using your feet, I think that's one of the strengths you should have as a batter. And both the batters are exhibiting the same.
And now I think both the batters have decided to stand outside the crease to meet the ball a little early. Full toss, and that's timed beautifully well. I think it's gone all the way for 6. The umpire will confirm it from the player. And for us from the commentary box, yeah, it did seem to the ball that it landed over the ropes. First 6 over mid wicket.
Well, what a shot. That was a mighty blow. A juicy full toss, but you need to play the right shot. And she picked up the gap as well. Good looking shot there. That will ease some nerves and just lay the foundation there for the batters.
Yeah, brilliant timing, Haruna. And also she picked the spot, isn't it? There was that mid-wicket fielder. She did pick it to play it a little more wider of that mid-wicket fielder as well. Again, slower through the air. This time, good stop at backward of point. The vice captain is always very energetic, very chirpy, encourages everybody. Sanjeevma Phillips, backward of point, stops it.
Yes, a decent start here for Japan. The batters are looking very confident.
And again, that slowness. Ball is in the gap. They will come back for the second run. Yeah, good running between the wickets as well. Nice positive start for Japan. 2 overs gone, 18 for no loss.
Well, Naveen, you were talking about the Japan Premier League, and which helped the Japanese team to really prepare for this tournament. But there were a lot of international players as well. There were 3 from Singapore that featured in the tournament. Roshni Seth, Shafina Mahesh, and Divya GK. So good players who really went there. There were some big names from the BPL as well. So a lot of players coming from Australia and that part of the world.
Yes, that would have given a lot of confidence, isn't it? Now Erika Oda is standing so much outside the crease. All these techniques. Oh, that was so slowly bowled, probably hitting her down the leg side. They will run away for that leg by, I reckon. Yeah, should be the leg by signal that'll come out from the umpire, is it? No, it's probably off the bat, probably inside edge. Yeah, so you're speaking of the other players from other countries joining that league. Yeah, that encourages and also gives so much experience to all the Japanese players to have these kind of strategies. See, they know that it is slower in nature what Mongolia is bowling. They're trying to stand outside the crease. They're trying to meet the ball early. All these techniques, they just learn when they share the dressing room.
Yes, absolutely. And I think with more matches, you'll get more exposure and you only get better at the game. And talking about numbers, Erika Oda, she's the leading run scorer for Japan as well, 700 plus runs behind her belt.
A low full toss goes over the top of mid-off. That's running away to the boundary rope. That's a first boundary. And that was really sweetly timed towards that long off direction.
Well, that was another juicy full toss. Full tosses are not going to help. So, as a bowler, you need to find your rhythm.
Totally. And what Haruna has done, she's found the sweet spot in the ground and the sweet spot in the bat as well. Because 1-6, one boundary. The placement was absolutely perfect over that mid-off fielder. Slower and gone, inside edge. Wanting to just meet the ball a little more early. Stretching for that one and no timing. A big loss. But good start here, Mongolia.
Well, that's again the slowness of the delivery. She was committed to the shot much earlier. The ball came slightly slow. That's the reason it got the inner edge and ricochet onto the stumps. Look at that.
Slowness can also be dangerous, isn't it? Sometimes. That's exactly what happened here. But that has prompted the captain, Mai, to come in at number 3. Big wicket. Haruna, she was batting so very well. Has been dismissed for 15 on the board. 1-6 and a boundary. And Amar Jargal will be really happy. And like I said, she's a very good competitor. She's a very good contributor to Mongolian cricket. Is Amar Jargal. Now the captain. Yeah, she was there in the winning team, Mamushi, of the Japan Premier League. That's very nice. She's got loads and loads of experience with what she has done. She was also kind of captain Mamushi in one of the matches. So first ball for her in the ACC Women's Premier Cup 2026. Oh, that was a good afternoon ball, but the keeper misses it and the ball will roll over for 4 byes. Oh.
Well, unfortunate. Nothing wrong with the delivery. Yes, it kept slightly low for the defense of the wicketkeeper, but you need to take it at this stage. 4 extra runs. Well, Japan will take it.
And they'll take it with both hands. Yeah, went through her shoes. Like you said, should have taken that one. Bit tough, yes, agreed. But has to take it. Anchor bowled there behind the stumps. 3 overs gone, 27 for 1.
Mind you, the skipper, Maya Najira, is the only player in Japan side who's played more than 50 international matches. So she brings in a lot of experience to the team as well.
Yeah, sure. As when she comes out to bat, it'll be really interesting to see what she does. As Erika Oda will be facing today's vice captain, I should say. Baraj coming in from the Golden Hope end. Up in the air, but will fall safe between mid-off and mid-on. They will come back for the second run as well. Just a small lofted push.
Well, again, fortune favors the brave. She was brave enough to dance down, taking the aerial route. And I think that just suits the modern day cricket. You need to be brave enough, score some quick boundaries.
Yeah, especially in the power play. And that's why she's standing outside the crease so much. Just to meet the ball early. Straight to the fielder. Good stop. And she'll have to be also mindful that she shouldn't get committed to the shot as early as what Haruna did. Commit herself into it before the ball arrived.
Yes, we have seen a lot of batters playing those premeditative shots. Sometimes the slowness of the turf, it just does the damage. Good looking shot there.
Yeah. The slowness of the wicket also aids in for the bowlers in terms of not allowing any pace on the ball, and especially when you have Mongolia who've come into their second match with a lot of confidence disturbed in their first match by Thailand, because getting out bowled 19, turning it around in a night's time will not be easy. Another good delivery. Dot ball. But they've come out here forgetting that what Thailand did to them because, of course, Patungwa had that hat trick against them, a 5 wicket haul. Appeals, but down the leg side. 4 overs gone, 30 for 1. First change up in the bowling as Batur will come into the attack from the Negar end for Mongolia. That's the first change, and they're also having the change in the field as well. There is deep mid wicket and long off. Couple of more overs in the power play. They're asking Sanjid Phillips to stand out there at mid on. Yeah, and there's a sweeper cover. Well, hang on. Three fielders outside the ring. Lucky there for the players that the umpire has not noticed. No. Now the square leg umpire notices it. Now she does. It's a no ball because only two fielders allowed. There was long off, mid wicket, and sweeper cover. It'll be a free hit now. Well,
With that, you're asking for trouble. A free hit coming up will give the batter the license to go for the big shot.
yeah. That's a free hit for sure, yes. Brilliant timing. The long off fielder was just brought up in the ring. Boundary towards long off. Awesome timing from Erika Oda.
A very good looking shot right over the bowler. That's one of the safest places to hit the cricket ball. Look at that, straight bat.
I have that little rule that I want to discuss with you. Now, what happens is when you say there's a no ball, there shouldn't be the change in the field for the free hit, right? Sometimes the rules can be so contradictory, and if it's a no ball for the fielding restrictions, then what do? No, full toss again, and wide of that mid wicket fielder. Another good looking boundary. Brilliant.
Well, Erika Oda, she is dealing in boundaries. There's no stopping her. Again, fierce hitting, no mercy shown on the bowler.
And also stepping down the wicket for negating the slowness of the ball. Yeah, Batur just now needs to settle down. Couple of boundaries back to back. Erika Oda just standing so comfortably outside the crease. The top run getter for Japan in their tournaments when they play in Japan as well. But here, another bigger stage for her to shine and do shine bright, especially after the dismissal of her partner, who was playing really well. But now it's all onto the captain and herself to get going. Haruna, of course, was dismissed early on. It is staying low as well, even for Mai. See, Mai is not too tall, but even for her, she had to bend down low and meet the ball.
Yes, it's not only the slowness, but I've seen the moment you deliver the ball around the patches, the ball just keeps low.
Yeah, true. Because of the cracks. Yeah, there we see. Once again, straight to point, and they will go through for the single. And I saw that in the morning and also now in the afternoon. Those cracks have got little wider because of the sun now beating exactly down on that patch of that green patch that's there. So when the cracks become more wider, if the ball hits that, and if the bowler is already bowling slow, it will even reduce the pace down of the ball. That's ball of the fifth. Straight to the fielder once again, and they will steal another single. 5 gone, 42 for 1. Mayank Marzaya Batnasan was introduced into the attack, and probably a late call because she was not ready. She was fielding in the deep at mid wicket. She was just called upon suddenly, and she now has to come in to bowl. The pressure is over. The last over of the power play, with of course Erika Wada on strike. She's done really well. And sweeper cover and mid wicket. Two fielders outside the ring. Oh, huge appeal and gone right. First ball. She was not ready at all whatsoever to come into bowl, but she's dismissed the dangerous batter, Erika.
Well, surprise, surprise. She was not ready for bowling. She has delivered the goods here for Mongolia. Again, not the best of shots. Trying to fetch the ball from the off stump to play on the on. Look at that, cross batted.
And also, not a right shot, isn't it? Fuller in length, pitching in that good length area. Was trying to sweep the ball across the line. But what a start. What a start from Batur. And she just kept it simple. She just said, okay, I'll bowl wicket to wicket. Just maintain the line. Wonderful, wonderful beginning as Ayaka Stafford comes in at number 4 to join her skipper. Mai's just played 5 deliveries and only 1 run. That's Mai as well, like I mentioned, very confident after being in the winning side of their franchisee league in Japan. Brilliant length.
And yes, talking about the new batter, Akea Kato Stafford, she has also represented Australia under 19. But she's still eligible to play for Japan because she has not represented Australia in any ICC events yet. She's just 16 years old, a young, bright star for future cricket.
Brilliant as she gets off the mark with 3 runs. Yeah. Australia under 19 and 16 years of age. Yeah, you speak of these teenagers and they're really doing wonders in the world of cricket. Take, for example, the big shining Suryavanshi who's doing it so well in India. Yeah, maybe the other prodigy coming in. Yeah, nicely put across as the rule. I just wanted to, just extend that talk a little. Full toss. Oh, good timing from Mai. Oh, what that extra cover region boundary. Brilliant shot.
Well, a wonderful looking shot, exquisite timing. It was nothing more than a gentle push, but she made it look so easy. The skipper of Japan, well, she's leading from the front now.
Yeah, that shot looked so easy because of that placement, isn't it? Even though there was that sweeper cover, placed it wide of her. And going down the leg side, maybe they will go through for that single. Nothing there from the umpire in terms of responding to the bowler. Leg by signaled. Yeah, 50 on the board.
Yes, going back to Akaya Kato Stafford, can you imagine at the age of 15, she represented Australia under 19? Well, it was a bilateral series. So that's the reason why she's still eligible to play for Japan. But it shows the talent. It's not easy. We know how competitive it is in that part of the world.
Totally. Very competitive. And also just remember, I mean, she was also born in South Brisbane. That is brilliant. And that's why she did get in the Australian under 19 side. We'll keep speaking more of that. But what a good power play. 6 overs gone, 50 up on the board for Japan.
Well, Naveen, we are talking about youngsters. There is one more in the squad of Japan, Bianca Shino Dyson, age 17, looking for her first international cap as well. Missed
Wow.
out today, but she's definitely one of the prospects.
Yeah, she's not playing today's match, Bianca. Yeah, she will be one of the brightest prospects as well. But yeah, Sanjidma Phillips comes in. Yesterday, she was the vice captain of Mongolia against Thailand, and she's come in to bowl the seventh over. Mai will also stand outside the crease. Very clear to negate the spin as well. Left armour over the wicket. Slow start as well. But yeah, speaking of Hayaka Keto Stafford, she's also a very good all-rounder. I mean, she's picked up 4 wickets with a nice average of 14 as a leg break bowler. Brilliant in terms of what she has done, and also made sure that the number of runs that she scored is always very handy for the team. White ball down the leg side. And she scored at a very good average as well, because 33 runs every match she scores. So you can expect 30 plus runs here on this wicket as well from her.
Yes, absolutely. And still early days for her. Just playing her 5th match for Japan.
Outside edge, but there is shot third. Mai will get that single. But yeah, just going back to that rule that we were mentioning, it's not a ICC capping, so that's why she can also play for Japan. And just imagine, the backstory. Probably if we can somewhere get it for Akaya Stafford, how from down under to almost the land of rising sun. That's a long travel for career, and of course accolades and huge thanks to Akaya's parents and guardians who are supporting her in going ahead and helping her to pursue her passion. That's really good. On the pads again, nudged away, single.
And you can see it's very evident the way she has batted. Looks very calm and composed. Technically very solid as well.
Yeah, and also she's given a lot of confidence to Mai. I should say that, because Mai was there before Akaya. Slapped away. That's in the gap towards fine leg. They will get a couple of runs. She's pushing Mai for that one. Akaya Stafford, she does get it. Wonderful. Hayaka Keto Stafford. Now, how do you probably judge in terms of her birthplace being South Brisbane? And I think one of her relatives, parents, or anybody, any connection from Japan. But that's beaten the fielder at short fine. The ball will struggle to reach the boundary rope as Mai will come back probably for the 3rd run. Yeah.
Well, again, a poor delivery. Long hop and easy pickings for the skipper. I think the Mongolian bowlers, they need to find the line and length as quickly as possible, because the game is going way far. They will reach 58 on the board. We are only into the 7th over.
Yeah. Will be too much for an asking. If they go on like this. Whoa, should be a no ball, is it? No, hang on. The ball did pitch outside the strip, is it? The umpire has given it as wide. We'll stick with the umpire's decision, of course, but the ball pitched outside the strip. Should probably be calling that one as a no ball, but nevertheless, we'll go with the umpire's call. Oh my God. That's a no ball. Yeah, correct. Because it bounced twice before reaching the popping crease. That's why it's a no ball now. Missed out on the previous occasion. I think she got escaped Phillips in the previous occasion by calling that one as a wide and a free hit not given. And now it's a free hit for Ayaka Stafford. She can definitely go over the top with this one. She does loft it in the gap. Nobody had long on. The ball's running away toward the boundary rope in that direction. And, oh, hang on. I think that's a boundary. I think that's a boundary. The umpire will take a call on that one. I think the fielder touched the ropes and then was in connection with the ball as well. But I don't think so. the umpire is probably just trying to ask if the fielder was okay. I think she feels that it was okay.
Well, the umpire, she needs to trust the fielder. She asked her, and with the lack of technology, that's the only call she could make.
Yeah, true. Because of course, in the league stages, of course, there will be something not actually going out there and giving that one up for sure. 7 overs gone, 63 for 2. Akaya Stafford will be facing the 8th over. He'll be starting in from the Golden Hope end as well. There's a lot of changes in the field. She's done really well, no doubt. The way she's started her ACC Premier Cup 2026 in a bright fashion, this will also speak volumes of her. And every time she plays a shot, she looks so much in control, right?
And if you just look at her head position, very solid, very steady, just leans in, watches the ball till the end.
And especially when you're using your wrists, you're not falling over, keeping that head still, watching the ball until you meet the ball with your bat. Yeah, brilliant technique. Castaford. Now May wanted to cut off the back foot again. The keeper lets it go. Again, there'll be a bye. That's not what they want to see from Enkabol behind the stumps. The bye is yes. But Batur, she'll be, in fact, not happy with these things. But Nasan, of course, will come in once again from that Golden Hope end for the third delivery. This over. And look at that confidence that she's got. She's not even grounding the bat. She's just easing into the shot.
Yeah, beautiful on the eye. And she looks very effortless. Not trying to hit the ball too hard, just timing it. Now she reminds me of someone like Rahul Dravid.
Yeah, totally. Cool and calm, composed. And she's also coming at number 4. Mostly Jammy's position. Yeah, that's exactly what you're referring to. You need such innings builders, isn't it, in the middle of the order, especially when 2 quick wickets were fallen. Haruna and Erika Oda. Erika Oda was, of course, playing really well, but Nasan produced that peach of a delivery, wanting to cut that one. And what is Maya trying to do? Okay, because she's got all the shots in the book, but because of the lack of the height that she's got, she needs to move around in the crease a little more. I mean, of course, she'll learn all this with experience, but what she's trying to do is she's trying to play from the crease. She's trying to just plonk the bat to the ball, which might be dangerous at some times. She needs to move her body just to negate that lack of height and the reach. See, once again, she's playing from where she's standing.
Yeah, it's almost looks like her feet are just glued on the track. But yes, sometimes different batters, they have different techniques, and the modern day cricket, it allows you to be expressive.
Totally. 8 overs gone, 66 for 2. Sanjitma Phillips will continue from the Negara end. Left arm over and lofted in the gap towards deep extra cover and will probably be pulled back in. Good fielding. Nicely chased that one, Amar Jargal.
Once again, getting close to the delivery. playing it inside out, slightly aerial, but it was a risk-free shot. So she knew exactly what she was doing.
Yeah. And also her stance, she does not ground her bat. And now I want to see where she lifts it. Yeah, there. She lifts it and she's waiting. And she's ready for the shot. That's in the gap towards back of the square leg. But the ball will die down before reaching the boundary ropes.
And they've ran three. Beautiful running between the wickets as well. Again, wonderful awareness.
Yeah, because Arden Bat was a little weak in that throw from the deep. Left-hander.
And yes, talking about that high bat lift of Ayaka, I think it also allows her to swing the bat with more force because the bat comes down, it builds that momentum as well.
Yeah, no doubt. And she, of course, brought up in Brisbane, probably would have seen those hard surfaces, hard wickets initially in her life. Of course, she's just 16 years old. I'm saying when she was probably, say, 12, 13, maybe, she would have started to play. So that hard Brisbane wickets would have allowed her to have that high bat lift. And also, because of the extra bounce. Now, what is happening is, yes, now against Mongolia, her technique of having the bat up in the air while in the stance might help. But, oh, no ball, maybe with my height. We'll have to wait for the umpire signal, but that's in the gap towards point. Boundary. Nothing from the umpire, is it? No, not a no ball being called.
Well, no mercy once again. Mai Najida, she was following the bowler. Look at that. She had to reach it out. Unfortunate, I would say. That should have been a no ball.
It should have actually been no ball. Nevertheless, escaping that one, Mongolia. What are they looking at? Mai in the toss told me 140 on this wicket while she's batting. Yeah, it looks like they're going towards that.
I won't be surprised to see her 150 as well.
Maybe the first time in this tournament, ACC Women's Premier Cup 2026. But yeah, Phillips, she needs to correct her length immediately. Fuller in length. Good drive straight to the fielder, but a misfield. Oh, she's hurt. She's hurt with that one. That'll really give her a lot of pain for sure. She is in pain. That is Bairaj.
Yeah, straight onto the shin. That will sting. Well, that's one of the reasons why I like to be in the com box.
Yeah, I've taken a lot of hits like that, but yeah, last ball of the ninth. We'll speak of that high bat lift. If we get a little opportunity here, nudged away towards back of the square leg, single. Come back to that in the next over. 9 overs gone, 77 for 2, as Ayaka will have strike.
Well, a decent partnership here, 35 of 24, coming in a very good time for Japan. And probably they have the best two batters out there right now.
Totally. And the contribution also is almost equal, 15 runs each from Ayaka and Mai. Mai has just taken a couple of more deliveries. That's all, 13 deliveries, 15. Ayaka Stafford, 15 of 11 deliveries. Again, a late little call-up for Batnasan. She just generally comes in late to bowl. High bat lift. Now let me talk about that one here because it's so important. Now watch that high bat lift and she just got beaten outside the off. And that's exactly what I was trying to make a point. In the extra bouncy tracks of Brisbane that she's been born from, she's playing for, of course, Japan. But what happens is that extra bounce, you might not have that high bat lift in the subcontinent wickets. There, see, she has that extra effort to come down with the bat. But like you mentioned, it does come down with a lot of force and timing. But just imagine if there was a quicker bowler, subcontinent, I mean, not just Bangladesh, India, Pakistan. I'm also meaning Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, and in Japan, where there are no extra bouncy tracks for her to have that high back lift. As and when she progresses in her career, of course, she's just 16 years old, and she will try and bring in that change, or she should try and bring in that change and have that back lift a little lesser so that she can beat the ball a little earlier.
I think with time she will make those changes as
Yeah.
she will realize she'll grow into a much matured cricketer with time. But at the same time, it it's wonderful to see how late she plays the ball. So she watches till the end. That's something that allows her to come down on time as well.
Beautiful point. There, she just clobbers that one behind square leg. Couple of boundaries, and now the third with a couple of bounces at back row square leg.
Well, once again, a full toss. And West Side full toss. These are easy pickings, especially with a player of this caliber.
Yeah, beautiful discussion as well we are having with Ayaka Stafford's standings as a back lift. As you mentioned, yeah, she does play the ball so late, but generally when batters have that high bat lift, you don't have that intention to play the ball late. Like, you need to just go ahead, whack the ball out. That is not there with Ayaka, which is very, very good. And that young age, oh, watch out. Watch out, should be a no ball, but Ayaka just leaving the ball behind her back was very close to the bails.
Well, the ball just tipping onto her once again.
No ball has probably been called. There will be a free hit signal. The umpire just confirming with the square leg umpire as well. Yeah, it's a no ball, and then the free hit signal will also come out. But watch out, Ayaka, if you're trying to just duck down for that full tosses. Free hit and goes over the top. Couple of bounces into the boundary row, but long off.
Well, they're dealing in boundaries. Two boundaries in the over. Again, beautiful timing. Just look at the connection right from the middle of the bat.
And also that license to go for the free hit, isn't it? That's exactly what she did once again. And after the boundary, she very clearly knows that she just needs to rotate the strike. How important is that mindset? Wonderful to watch her bat as 10 overs have been completed, 89 for 2, and the players will take drinks. During drinks, it was a little unfortunate to see player being carried off on the stretcher because it was the vice captain of Mongolia, Bayraj, who just got hit on her shin and she's been carried off by the physios. Yeah, she'll come back soon. She'll get that proper treatment that is needed. But now, after drinks, Ayaka Stafford, she's grabbed wonderful attention from every one of us here as she's been supportive of May very nicely. And just after drinks, oh, again, another player gets hit at the same position. It is the substitute fielder, Damdin, who's come in, and exactly where, Bayraj got hit, she was standing in that same position.
I think it's due to the fact that they are all standing on top of the turf.
Maybe.
So it's hard to understand how the ball is going to react.
Yeah, very true. Again, single down towards backward of point. May is just being there, playing the sheet anchor role and asking Ayaka Stafford to definitely go for those runs. Most importantly, like you mentioned, yeah, that is that natural pink turf, red turf, I should say, the red soil here in Thailand, in Malaysia, and everywhere. Lower, I think that's a no ball, maybe. Yeah, it should be a no ball. No, the square leg umpire is saying it's a no ball because it's a couple of bounces before the popping crease. It's happening for the second time here for Ayaka and a free hit for her.
Well, you definitely can't blame the pitch for that.
Definitely not. And mind you, this is Australian drop-in pitches that's been used here in Malaysia, so almost as equal as what they do get see everywhere they play is Japan. Free hit going for a dot delivery.
Well, that was a good comeback. You have to give credit to the bowler as well. Amar almost yoked Ayaka Kato Stafford. Well, what a wonderful knock. 26 of 20.
Brilliant. And just under the ball, she plays it down. And with that no ball, I think, of course, the 50 partnership comes up. How rare is that one? 35 delivery they've taken for that 50 partnership. Ayaka Stafford 26 on the contribution. I think this is probably the first 50-run partnership that we're watching. Of course, for the third wicket here in the ACC Women's Premier Cup, 2026. Nudged away. That's in the gap towards deep extra cover. And that high bat lift of hers coming down absolutely in time.
Yes, absolutely. And I think despite that, her timing has been very good. So as a batter, the moment you start hitting the ball from the middle of your bat, you grow in with confidence. And you can see the confidence in her batting.
Yeah, she is definitely growing from strong to stronger. Last ball from Amar Jargal in this 11th over. Puts it around the corner. Will have strike for the 12th over. 11 gone, 95 for 2. Batur will begin the 12th over from the Golden Hope end. This will be her second over. She's been costly in the first. 12 runs from the first over. Batur. Good drive straight down the ground towards long off. Single. And what is more exciting is, for me, how they pick up the nuances of the game, because cricket is filled with lot of rules when you compare it to, say, probably a football. More lesser rules compared to what cricket is. And the way they pick up cricket, and most nations now playing cricket, and of course ACC being one of the bigger backbone for all these nations to play some competitive cricket. I think that's why in the next Olympics, cricket's making a comeback as well.
Yes, absolutely. With all these countries coming in, and let's talk about Japan themselves. That was a good shot in the gap. It might run away as well. Oh, good
Oh,
fielding. Well done. But a poor throw. They might be going for the third, and 3 runs there. Yes, coming back to the point, let's talk about Japan. Japan really evolved as a cricketing nation. So a lot of cricketers starting from the grassroots, from the school level. So not only for the men, but for the women as well. So, when you build that infrastructure, it only does good to your cricket.
no doubt. Again, nicely timed, but this time, but Nasan will come in more closer to the ball and keep the batters down to 2, unlike the previous occasion where they took that third run so easily. And that's why, boards like Malaysian Cricket Association and everybody puts in that extra effort to build cricket in these nations. 100 up for Japan, and that too in the 12th over. That's a brilliant, brilliant way that they've gone ahead and done this. Wide ball is it? Yeah, should be a wide delivery.
That was a late call from the umpire. Probably she was waiting for the leg umpire because that almost bounced twice as well.
Yeah, correct. Again, wide delivery. Uh, Batur just needs to get her line right. The length is okay. The line is so important. And that's why I was trying to say, as a bowler, as a batter, there is so much nuances attached to cricket. And naturally, this is not in the DNA. And these are, I think, first generation cricketers from their country. You know, that one keeps low. Say, for example, May. Probably nobody would have kind of played cricket in her family. Uh, Probably the culture will probably start from her, which is very, very good. She is the pioneer of this wonderful game in her family, and probably in the place that she was born, or that local locality, everywhere.
Yes, absolutely. And I think it's a growing sport, especially in a country like Japan. That will end the over. It's 104 for 2.
Right. There's a little hold up there. May wants the gloves to be changed, and with the gloves came a couple of water bottles as well. And the umpire said, "Okay, you just had the drinks break." Now that's a discussion. That's a discussion with May. That's what is happening. She just wanted some gulp of water, and also with that, yeah, bring the gloves on. Yeah, they know the strategy of the game. This is what we used to do. Get out a message to the center, run in with a bottle of water. And I've seen that so many times. At most occasions, the water has not even been gulped. It's just the message that goes out.
Absolutely. And it also allows you that breathing space as well.
Yeah. Maybe for that, also the umpire not allowing that one, as Phillips from Negar end. Oh, that's lofted straight down the ground. She's played it so wonderfully. Boundary again. What impeccable placement.
Well, that's once again minimum effort and maximum results. Look at that, just slapped it over the bowler. Fielder could have done better. She just tried to slap the ball in. Better technique, and it could have been saved.
Yeah, one of the better fielders also there, Amar Jargal, fielding at the right position. And Ayaka again standing outside the crease. Full toss in the same direction. Drop catch at mid-on. Oh, that's the first opportunity that was being provided by Ayaka, and that's been put down by Tux Jargal.
Well, straight through her hands and on the shin once again. That would hurt.
It would definitely hurt. On the pads, dot delivery. But imagine, she's been dropped on 37. Ayaka and we've not yet seen a half century from the batters. Of course, in the previous match, Mahir of Malaysia got that 48 Player of the Match awardee. Oh, slapped hard, really hard. That's in the gap. Nobody can stop that one. Boundary again for Ayaka Stafford.
Well, a brilliant shot once again. She picks up the length so quickly. It was slightly short of length. She picked up the length, went for the heave on the onside, and found the gap as well.
She moves on to 40s now. And there is some change in the field. They've put the mid-on back towards long on. She's not ready. Yeah, she was not ready because the fielder is very, very straight on the side screen. Yeah, see, something that they should also learn about this one. It is Amar Jargal who's been very straight. Okay, she's not that straight enough, as Ayaka was complaining.
Well, she's not ready to move.
Yeah.
For her, she wants to save the boundaries. That's what matters.
And I like that from Amar Jargal. She says, no, come on, I'm not standing behind the stumps. I'm not blocking your view. I am going to stand here. And the umpire agreed with Amar Jargal, saying, yeah, the fielder is in her rights to do it. Ayaka wanted the field to move. Last ball of the 13th. And she's been expensive, Phillips, today. On the pads again, clipped away. She can come back for the second if she wants to. Yeah, she will push it. Good running. But Nasan, again, not coming in and attacking the ball well. End of another costly over. 13 gone, 114 for 2.
Well, my Yanajida still looking for her gloves. the 12th player was turned down again by the umpire. So that's no breather for you. And I think they deserve a break. They've run well between the wickets. A lot of singles and doubles between the two.
Yeah, that's true. As I wanted that little reason to change her gloves, probably have a little breather. And the gloves are fine. I understand that this is humid conditions. Outside edge, thickish, very genuine outside edge. That's running away towards that third fielder. Phillips with the chase alongside, of course, with Batur. They will manage to get the third run. Good running once again. Yeah, she needs a bit of water. I agree to it.
Absolutely. Even I'm feeling tired looking at them running that way. I mean, of course, as a professional cricketer, you need to be a very good in terms of fitness. And these are hot and humid conditions here at the Bayuemas Oval.
Correct. Yeah, no doubt. That's in the gap. Ayaka finds the boundary as well towards deep covers. Beautiful once again to see her do this.
Great timing once again. Just using the pace on the delivery and finding the gap. Look at that. Getting close to the ball once again. She looked so pleasing on the eye. And it was a good hit. The ball raced to the boundary in very quick time.
And given the fact that this outfield is not that lightning quick, yeah, it all mattered for the merit of the shot. 47 for Ayaka Stafford. Once again, reaches to that one. Will be a single. So the highest individual score as of now is 48 from Mahira, the wonderful all-rounder from Malaysia. And Ayaka Stafford has equaled that record of the highest individual score of 48.
And I'm pretty sure she's going to go past it.
No doubt. I have no doubts with that.
But yes, we have been talking about Ayaka. But it was my Yanajida who really stepped up and put her feet on the gas and built that momentum earlier on. And then Ayaka Stafford, she just came in and just complimented her skipper.
Correct, no doubt. Because that's what I was trying to say, where Ayaka has given that confidence to Mai that she can play the sheet anchor role and just keep nudging the singles wide down the leg side. And see, that's why a 24 run from 25 balls for Mai.
Well, we were talking about 140, 150 5 overs ago. I won't be surprised to see 180.
Yeah, maybe. Puts it away towards mid wicket. Another single. And she's done that so very well. And now what Mongolia should probably do. Yes, we've spoken everything about Japan, but I feel now Mongolia can play a little into the heads of these two batters. Because I'll tell you what, when Mai comes on strike, probably bring out another fielder from the outside, inside the ring. Try and stop that single. Try and see what Mai wants to do. Because down the leg side, wide delivery again. And now it is all as a bed of roses here for Ayaka and Mai, because the plan is very clear. Ayaka is getting the strike very easily. Mai is rotating them. So I'm saying for Mai, bring up another fielder up in the ring and try and see what she does, at least for 1 over.
Well, I think they have just been slightly defensive. Especially, you have to give credit to these two batters. They put a lot of pressure on the bowlers by scoring singles and doubles. Yes, they found the boundaries on the odd occasions, but those singles and doubles, they made sure each and every over they get more than 6 runs per over.
Correct. That's exactly what they should stop by bringing up another fielder in the ring, so that creates some confusion. Should be waiting for the umpire's signal. Was it landing behind the crease? No. Wide delivery.
I also think it's because of the mindset of the players.
True.
And it's still early days for Mongolia. And they should work on the belief that they can win as well.
No doubt. See, for that matter, that's why I'm really impressed with the way what Singapore does, because they know that their mental ability and the toughness that they can get to is in 20 overs, say 80, 85 runs. They're happy with that. They're putting out consecutive efforts, no matter what the result of the match is. They're building the team for the future. So that is exactly what Shafina Mahesh also spoke to us in the presentation in the previous match. Inside out shot from Mai, and the fielder will have to do a lot of good work. She does it very, very well. Beautiful fielding from Bhatjargal. Mai will get a couple of runs, and that's the end of the 14th over as well. 130 for 2.
Well, I think even Cristiano Ronaldo will be proud of that effort from the fielder. Saved a couple of runs.
Yeah, and Mai finally gets a little bit of a towel and a water. Yeah. Yeah, that was a genuine need of water. Unlike what we do. We lie a lot to the umpire saying, hey, I need some water, and there's some message coming out from the dugout and dressing room.
Well, definitely there was no gloves involved.
There was definitely no gloves. It was genuinely water. Yeah, so you can't say I need some water to the umpire. You just need to say that I need some gloves. So the gloves came in. It was on the ground. There was that towel to wipe the sweat off and drink some water. Yeah, you've got you covered. Don't worry. Japanese skipper. Ayaka now on 49. Can she be the first batter to get to that half century as of now? Oh, another no ball maybe. No ball maybe. Yeah. The straight umpire is asking the square leg umpire a no ball. And this has happened for the 3rd time against only Ayaka Stafford. Why is that? She's being so lucky. Another free hit for the double bounce behind the popping crease. She can't change the field in the free hit. He's asking the fielder to just move a little more squarer. Umpire did not notice that one. Free hit. Slaps it. She still have to wait.
Well, for the first time, you can feel some nerves. Better on 49. She has been very, very confident throughout this innings. And just on that occasion, she was double-minded to take that single.
Yeah, and that too on a free hit, remember. Nudges it. 50 for Ayaka Stafford and becomes the first batter in this tournament as of now to reach that milestone. Beautiful batting. And the way she's paced this innings is just uncomparable to anybody.
Yes, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. If that's the only way to describe her knock.
And also the way she's compensated so very well with the captain. And there was only one occasion where she was being dropped on 37. That was a little bit of an issue from Tugus Chargal at mid-on. I still remember the catch going down and falling on her shin. Cuts it and misfield at point. That'll give her another single. And she wants to push it for the throw. She knows that the throw is not coming in strongly from the deep. This is good cricketing brain from Ayaka Stafford.
Well, they're keeping the fielders on their toes. And still, it's not good enough. Excellent running. And I think it's just the confidence.
Totally good confidence. And that high bat lift of hers making matters really destructive for Mongolia. Does not time that one. She's not happy with that. This probably is one of the highest scores by an individual team that's got in, as there is another overthrow, a couple of more runs for the table. Yeah, he will go running in.
Even if it's not, I'm pretty sure by end of 20 overs, this will be the highest score so far in this tournament.
Yeah, totally. 15 overs gone, 137 for 2. Yeah, there was 133 from Hong Kong versus Bhutan match. That was 133. Hong Kong scored 133. Bhutan just could manage only 119. That, of course, happened on the 3rd of June yesterday. So today probably is another record day for us. It's the highest score that's been put across by any team in Japan. They're known to make these records, and they've done it well once again. But, oh, that was so nicely bowled. Good effort. I think Batur will also come in to bowl the last over of her spell. And more importantly, it is so nice to see all the teams, one of course trying to get the rules right of cricket down the leg side, wide delivery, and also have that stamina, have that agility to play all the 20 overs, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. I think physically it's a bit challenging. At the same time, if you enjoy your cricket, it's fun out there. And I believe that's what they should do, especially Mongolia.
Yeah. Run out chance, and have they got it? Yes, they have. May has been dismissed via run out. The partnership has been broken. Oh, it was May's call for the run to be going in, and she did not make it.
Well, that was a risky single. A full toss, played straight to the fielder. She was always going to struggle, and a good take by the bowler as well.
Yeah, very good collection. Nicely pointed out. But Nasan, she's a good fielder, and the partnership is finally broken. My God, this is not what they really wanted. Because they were going great guns. They were doing really well. 138 now has been the highest total by a team that's been put across in the ACC Women's Premier Cup 2026. And the 96-run partnership comes to an end. Oh.
Just missed out on the 100 partnership. But yes, I think she also knew that they have a lot of batters remaining and only 5 overs remaining. So she took the risk and didn't pay off.
And also the the plan of putting in Ayaka Stafford on strike. See, this is exactly what I was trying to mention, I think, a couple of overs ago. Try and have that extra fielder in the ring. Oh, clipped. There is long on. Couple of runs. Yeah. The newer batter who's come out there with some extra energy and fresh legs. She will keep running. It's Kurumi Ota, who's walked in at number 5. It was she who was pushing Ayaka for a second run. Yeah. So the message is clear. Put out most of the strikes to Ayaka.
Definitely, she's the batter who's doing the damage. Just like that.
In the gap again towards extra cover. Another couple of runs. Yeah, you see what Ota is doing. She's pushing Ayaka for all the extra runs and trying to put her on strike.
Well, absolutely. I think when someone is batting like that, even me, if I was there, I would love to be watching it from the other end.
Yeah, totally. And as a new batter also, look at the think tank of Japan that they have sent in Ota to try and tell her, just keep putting her on strike so that she can keep doing this. That's in the gap towards the deep square leg. It's a boundary. Wonderful timing once again, and that placement is so perfect.
Well, again, she picks up the length very quickly. It was just a bit of short length, and how quickly she got into position to play that shot.
And also, you mentioned about the position. She just came into the line of the ball also. Covered the line of the ball and backed it over at that square leg region. Lofted will be happy with the single, I reckon. No, Ota wants a second one. No, Ayaka says, hang on, my friend. It's the last ball of the over. So I'll take strike the next one. 16 gone, 147 for 3.
Well, 147 on the board. Can they get past 170 or 180? That would be great for Japan.
And Mongolia wants number 23 on the jersey, batter Ayaka, to just walk back to the dugout as soon as possible. Phillips will come in for her last over of the spell. Down the leg side. Lot of free gift given away. Boundary again towards fine leg.
Well, easy as it gets. She went on one knee and swept it. Another clean hit. Look at that. Asking for trouble.
Yeah, Phillips again being a left arm bowler over the wicket. She should not drag the ball so much down the leg side. I understand her natural side is the left hand side, but just needs to bowl the ball across the right hander, not into the right hander. She should not try and pull the ball back in. Just trying to use her left hand index finger more and try and hit the index finger towards the slips. And that makes the ball go towards the right hander. Again, low full toss. She's using a lot of arm strength to drag the ball into the right hander, and that's making life easy there.
It's too many full tosses in this innings. Well, we're talking about batting averages. You said Akaya, she has a batting average of 33, and that's the minimum she's going to score. She has already went past double of it.
Yeah. Double bonanza for me as well. Good drive. Ota gets off the mark. First ball. Straight to mid-off. Left-hander. And now see, for the left-hander, it's a very good delivery. If Phillips is trying to drag the ball from her shoulder towards the fine leg region, for a left-hander, it's a very good delivery. But for the right-hander, she just needs to try and bowl the ball with her left-hand index finger. Hit the index finger towards the slips. No, she once again drags it down the leg side, and that's why that wide delivery.
Well, you can drag it, but then you have to bowl from outside the off stump. Probably the fourth, fifth stump line should be ideal.
Yeah, again, that's also a good innovation that she can bring in. She can drag it with the arm, with the waist, but the landing has to be outside off. Yeah, edged and gone past the keeper. We were just talking about the landing of the ball. It did happen in front of our eyes.
Yes, and straight away there was an opportunity. Wicketkeeper could have done better.
Oh, yes. And do you reckon? You said yes, double bonanza, correct. Two chances for Akaya now. Oh,
Oh, that's a half tracker. She goes in the gap. This might be running away as well. No, just a couple of runs, but they will take it. And I think it's also difficult for a bowler to bowl against a left hand right hand combination.
correct. Now, that is the biggest worry for any bowler, no matter what level of experience we've got. Ota also standing outside the crease.
dear.
Another full toss. Ota misses that one out. It's a big opportunity missed. Wide delivery down the leg side. And Phillips was trying to just ask some questions to the umpire, saying the batter was moving or was it touching the glove? Oh, yes, the decision has been reversed. It was touching the gloves. Phillips, in her rights to ask, saying the ball did touch the glove, so the decision has been reversed. The wide's not been given. So, yeah. I think there's still some hold up. I think the wide decision was reversed from the umpire immediately, as the batter also agreed. Kurumi Ota agreed.
So probably if that was reversed, it could have been the last delivery of the over.
Correct. Perfectly pointed out. Yeah, that's why the hold up. 17 gone, 158 for 3. So yeah, 96 run partnership been broken, and I'm having one partnership really well in the commentary box as well. Yeah, the decision reversed and the last ball being called in from the umpire, all well situated. Oh my God, that run up of hers was so not straight, and that shot will go to the boundary rope towards deep extra cover. Nicely timed in. It's Jargal who's coming to the attack.
Well, again, a half tracker. Easy pickings here. There's a lot of gaps, especially on the offside. So that fielder at the boundary, she cannot be saving that.
Yeah, but Nasan, she was on that sweeper cover, squarer, and now she's coming more towards the deep extra cover. Slapped away down the ground for a single towards long on. Yeah, Ayaka Stafford, no matter that she's got to 70, but she was dropped on 37, dropped on 68. But it's not that Mongolia have not got chances. They have got those chances, but they've not capitalized on that one.
And it's hurting them. Ayaka, she was dropped on 37. Now she's on 69.
I also dropped on 68, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, easy pickings. That's hammered through the onside.
So much time she had, isn't it? Ota got inside the line of the ball, and it is Tux Jargal's, not so straight sort of run up. She's got that run up like a deer who just jumps in and out, and then goes in. That is not giving her that right view of the batter. And probably no control as well. That is what she also needs to probably come up and change in her run up action. Now, what's her run up? It's always jumping in and out.
Yeah, you need to have a steady run up to be in rhythm.
Yeah. See? There. And exactly where she's about to come near the popping crease, and she goes around the wicket for the left-hander. Bowls a good length.
Yeah, but to her defense, that was a good delivery.
Yeah, it was. Totally, yes. She's also standing so wide outside the crease. Short ball, clubbed away behind square leg. A half stop from the fielder, but that is also not enough to stop the boundary. Second one for Ota.
Well, once again, asking for trouble. Half tracker down the leg. All the batter needed to do was to get a connection, and it was 4 runs written all over it. And 170 is the score. We're into the 18th over.
My God, are we looking at what? 190. Look how far forward she is outside the crease. Is Kurumi Ota. Left-hander, she's come in nicely at the right time. In that number 5. Plays it in front of the wicket now. Costly over from Tuksargal comes to an end. 18 gone, 170 for 3. Kind of finding this stat a little startling. Kurumi Ota, left-hand batter, 38 years of age, and look at the fitness that she's brought in. My word, she's pushing Ayaka Stafford for all the extra runs, wide ball. What good physique and fitness that she's brought about is Kurumi Ota. Phenomenal, inspiring.
Absolutely. And with that, she brings in a lot of experience as well. Played a lot of matches for Japan in all formats.
Yeah, no doubt. Played a lot of cricket, 32 matches. And she's always in at number 5. That's her position. Ayaka goes over the top and nobody at mid-wicket. Boundary again for her. She moves on to 78.
Again, brilliant. Picks up length so quickly and a good swing of the bat as well, targeting that cow corner region.
And 9th boundary in this innings, and what an innings from her. Phenomenal. At the time when Kurumi Ota came in, probably thought, yeah, this is another youngster coming in and running in so hard. But 38 years of age, that's brilliant. Inside edge onto the pads, no problems there. Appeal was good. That guy's complaining of something. Width on offer, straight to point. Can a quick single.
Well, she moves on to 79. 21 more to go for her. Can she get there?
Yeah, she might have the time for it. Yeah, you know what? Philippines women against Saudi Arabia have got 160. That's a match that's happening in the other grounds. It's another wide ball, probably down the leg side. We'll have to wait for the umpire's signal. Yeah, couple of more runs. So Philippines against Saudi Arabia getting 160. That's very good at YSD UKM. So we're looking at the top runs from a team, an individual team. So still 178 is the highest.
And we still have 9 legal deliveries remaining.
Oh yeah. Slapped it really hard towards long on. Single again. But I think she's not thinking of that 100. But if she does, it'll be really good. 20 more. And yes, what? Around 8 deliveries left.
Yes, I believe it's a team game. Yes, individual brilliance or milestones, they matter. But then they're playing for the team. An excellent awareness once again. Just stole another single.
Yeah, and that too with Enkabold trying to stump Kurumi Ota out. With that extra throw, they will get in Hayaka Stafford to face strike. So Scott's got 9 boundaries and a 6. She can hit those boundaries, but has she got that stamina under the sun? It's not easy there. Oh, once again, Enkabold tries to collect the ball well. They will not take that single. And mind you, this is the end of the 19th over, 180 for 3. The heat is definitely not very conducive out there.
But well, from the body language, I've never seen someone being so disappointed not to get a single the last delivery.
Yeah, because she's losing strike for the 20th over, first ball. Ota would have gone ahead and said, "Don't worry, I'll give you that single first ball. Don't worry about that at all."
Well, psychologically, I'm very happy because they've reached that 180.
Yeah, totally. First team to do it. Tuksajal drives that one, Ota, nicely. Single. Yeah, now Ayaka will be happy, maybe.
That should have been a run out. The fielder juggled it at least thrice before getting it to the bowler. 5 legal deliveries. Can she find a boundary in here?
She should. At least one. Oh, goes in the line and Jen times it beautifully well. Behind square leg. Fabulous placement. And she got, I think, the field in her head first before playing the shot.
Absolutely. Premeditated. She was looking for it. And great execution as well.
This comes only with breathing cricket all over. If not, that cannot be induced artificially.
Absolutely. It has to be in your DNA.
Yeah. Now you say AI worlds, we have something with AI. She wants to just do it again, but she's dragged down to the stumps. Well, what a way to get out. Tuksjargal dismisses her. She was the one who dropped her catch on 37, remember? And now she's been dismissed on 84 is Ayaka Stafford. What an innings.
Ayaka Kato Stafford, she should be very proud of that knock. What a knock from the 16-year-old. And I think a lot to learn for the other batters as well. Just unfortunate not being able to put that away. But she will be very proud. So will be the entire nation of Japan right now watching her.
Yeah, definitely, no doubt. What an innings. 84 runs in the ACC Premier Cup 2026. Yeah, the way she got dismissed was something very disappointing. But all her 84 runs has come via some AI. I'll tell you what that means in India and everywhere. Of course, you do speak a little Hindi. It's apna intelligence. No artificial intelligence whatsoever. It's completely apna intelligence there for Ayaka Stafford. Apna in Hindi means her own. Couple of runs for the new batter who's walked in. Yeah, easily picked up that one.
Well, 187. If they get past 190, that would be good. I'll definitely go for the big hits. 2 more deliveries.
Dot ball. Misses out on that one, Sheikha. So last ball. And 190. Remember yesterday Mongolia just scored 19 against Thailand. So they can, if they can come up and score something above 50, 60 runs, that will be a good confidence booster. Mongolia and a run out of it. No. The stop was nice at that shot mid-on region. But the bowler, what was she thinking? She did not even disturb the stumps.
But then again, another full toss. We have seen a buffet of full tosses today throughout this 20 overs. 188 is what Japan managed. This is a big task.
Very big total. You mentioned buffet of full tosses, and Japan has really made a good meal of that one. The sushi meal, I should say. Yeah, that came in with the leader of run getter here, Ayaka Stafford. Nobody's probably scored the highest individual runs as of now. 84 runs of just 56 deliveries. Has to be credited the captain as well here, May. 28 runs, but the bowling card, yeah, that looks really disappointing. Everybody has gone for runs. Of course, Tuksargal dismissing Ayaka Stafford. That is one bright spot. But apart from that, yeah, it's a very costly bowling card. So 188 on the board. And Mongolia, when they come out to chase 189, we'll see how much that they can manage out of this. We'll come back with a short break. Stay tuned. Welcome to the second innings. As of now, is very important for Mongolia to try and get as much as they can out of the 189. First ball, and the left armer runs in nicely and bowls as a perfect length. Good start, very good start from Japan's fast left arm bowler. Nice to see that he has that good rhythm running in. A beautiful length. Once again, bowling in the right area is Yasumoto. First ball was just back of the length, and this one was just slightly fuller in length. Yasumoto nicely beginning that one to Arden Bath. Arden Bath, the left-hander opener there for Mongolia as well. Outside edge, that's running past the short third fielder and will be pulled back in. Good chase from Fujikawa. Gets that one back in no time. Good work. Yasumoto again was very good in terms of how she bowled those two deliveries, and even that outside edge, and that's prompted a slip fielder to come in. Yeah, that is good thinking from Mae, the captain of Japan. Very proactive thinking from the skipper to give a slip there for Yasumoto. And because she is trying to take the ball away from the left-hander, the slip also becomes even more important. And alongside with Arden Bath, of course, but Jargal is there to open the innings with Mongolia as the trusted opening pair. Some good fast bowling that we have seen in the first four deliveries. Bowls it more closer to the stumps this time. If you look at the action of Yasumoto, it's so correct in terms of how she loads the ball. When she goes in towards the popping crease, she's got that head really straight and still. We keep speaking of the batter's head being still. Look at the bowler's head. That's also really important. Oh, and that's why she's dismissed Arden Bath in the first over itself. Fabulous. She was bowling outside the off stump. She was bringing the ball into the left-hander, and now she sticks one straight in. As Arden Bath misses out that straight to ball, has to walk back. This is exactly why we speak of the bowler's head also being very still. Look at how straight that ball was. Fabulous bit of a release as well from the wrists. And of the first over as well. 2 for no loss. As there is a bowling change that will happen in. Yasumoto taking that one in the first over, and Ayaka Stafford will come into the attack after scoring those wonderful runs of 84 runs, the highest individual run getter as of now here. She's a leg break bowler into the attack. Down the leg side. I should have left that one alone instead of trying to play that shot. Would have got that extra wide delivery. But Jargal. So 187 still needed. 189 the target. 188 is what Japan have put up on the board. But Philippines, well, watch that one out. Becomes the first team to cross 200 runs in the ACC Premier Cup 2026. The match is still happening at another venue of ours. In the 20 overs, they've put up 203 on the board. And even there, nobody has scored 84 runs like what Stafford has done here. Kato Stafford, she is currently the highest individual run getter as of now. Well, what a record that she's having, and what a start for the bowling attack as well. She starts off with the maiden. Take a bow, Ayaka Stafford. 2 overs gone, 2 for 1. In the second day, we are seeing records tumble and records being made in the ACC Women's Premier Cup 2026. Oh, that's another good start. Well, Yasumoto to the right-handers also bowls brilliantly well. Nonoha Yasumoto, you need such wonderful bowlers in your lineup, especially to open the innings as well. Good ball again, straight and full. In the third over as well. Again, cramping the batter for room. Nonoha Yasumoto, again, as a left-arm bowler, you've got so much control. That's really nice to see as well. Fuller in length. So, it's been like 9 deliveries now that there is no run being scored from the Mongolian batters. And it is all because of Nonoha Yasumoto's perfect line for the right-hander and for the left-hander. She's got so much control, and once again that line. So precise that you'll have to just block it. There's no other go apart from just keeping that one away. Yasumoto, look at that action. So nice. Good load for that left hand to go over. Nonoha Yasumoto. And off another over and another maiden. 2 maidens back to back here from Japan. 3 overs gone. 2 for 1. Beginning the 4th over. Now they get a run after 2 overs, 12 deliveries that there was no run that was being scored. And speaking of the average and the number of runs that's been scored and everything, 19 is what they scored yesterday, Mongolia against Thailand. They will want to score definitely more than that. So no matter if there is those maiden overs that's been coming in, they should just try and stay there in the hunt. Try them and stay there in the game as long as possible. And there's a lot of field changes that's happening. There's a slip. There's a shot. Gully as well. Oh. Once again, cramping the batter for room. There is that short gully fielder and that slip fielder, and there is point. That is some very good thinking from May. She's a very innovative captain immediately. This is just the first match of Japan, remember, in the ACC Premier Cup 2026 in this edition. Just that leading edge outside. Ayaka, Stafford, what an innings, what a knock with the bat, and now with the ball. She's doing it really well. The legs spinner, the leg cutter that she's been bowling is all around that Midland leg stump. That she just was induced into the shot very early. Did not go to the pitch of the ball, and this is some amazing leg spin bowling we've seen from Ayaka Stafford, and she's definitely mixing the balls up. She runs in, she bowls it with the wrist, and she also bowls it with the fingers as well. Just a couple of runs in this over, 4 overs gone, 4 for 1. So there's a first change-up bowling that's happening from the Negar end. It's not Yasumoto, but still they do operate with the slip. And it's a new bowler who's come in, is Kusuda Narain. Elena Kusuda Nairan, who's come into the attack from the Negar end. Once again, blocks it nicely is Amar Jargal. Like we mentioned and we saw yesterday as well, Amar Jargal is a good batter. She can stay there. She can keep the bowling away. That's exactly now what she will be wanting to do. Puller in length, and they will get through for that single. Small fumble on that occasion by Erika Oda. And they will get through for that single. Amar Jargal gets off the mark on the 9th delivery that she faced. Should be a wide ball outside the off stump. Yeah, first extra that is coming in from the Japanese bowlers. And Elena, of course, has bowled really well. The appeal for the outside edge, nothing there from the keeper. The keeper did not try and support Elena with the appeal. 22 matches that she has played in the international arena, and she's picked up 13 wickets in those 22 matches. Should be a wide ball again from Elena. Good record in terms of the T20s that she's been a part of. Elena Kusuda, of course, being in as the first change bowler. Outside the off stump, slight width provided, that's all. Not too much, just to encourage the batter to drive it down the ground. Doesn't do that. But Jargal, Amar Jargal and But Jargal, of course, trying to keep things steady for Mongolia. That's in the gap towards covers. That's running away towards that deep extra cover boundary. Couple of more runs taken in. Yeah, just be there as long as possible is what the message is from the Mongolian think tank. 5 overs gone, 9 for 1. Mamta Kaswan now comes into the attack from the Golden Hope end. That's nice to see. And the last over of the power play also. And now they don't have that kind of an attacking field what they had for Yasumoto. Good start. And that's in the gap as well. Boundary. That's the first one for Mongolia. And they'll be really happy with that one. But Jargal timing that one to perfection. See, there was that hint of drift onto the pads, and that was enough. Mamta Kaswan not starting off nicely. Just 18 years of age. Not so much of experience as well in terms of what she has done. She just played one international match as well for Japan. So their lack of experience showing right up there in the first ball. And they've got that short extra cover fielder as a catching fielder position. And it is Ayaka Kato Stafford standing right there just for a lofted drive. If that has been lofted too much in the air, she's there to catch that one. Huge appeal and gone. It looked really close. And the LBW decision against Amar Jargal has come out. Even yesterday, she was out LBW, and even here today, Amar Jargal is just trying to ask the umpire, saying, was that down the leg side? No. Umpire says it's right in front of the stumps. Yeah, it looked very close. It looked really dead straight in front of the stump, isn't it? Let's watch that once again. And we're talking of that experience of Mamta, and she's got that one. Yeah, it was an easy decision. Mamta Kaswan gets Amar Jargal in that first wicket of hers in the ACC Premier Cup 2026. And she'll be happy with that one. As Anujan, the skipper, walks in at number 4 for Mongolia. It was a perfect off-spinning delivery, but Anujan times it away over the top. Boundary of the first ball. That's a good start for the captain of Mongolia as well. Second boundary of the over. Well, they are trying to put up a good fight, and that is very encouraging to watch. Good delivery. Good comeback after bowling that fuller length, which was lofted over the top of mid-on. Last over of the power play. It's been a costly over compared to anything of Japan's bowlers that they have bowled. 9 runs coming off this one, but still Mamta Kaswan has picked up Amar Jargal. Good ball again, just outside the off stump. So the last ball of power play. And Japan, when they were batting, of course, it was 50 for 2. 50 runs was being scored by Japan in the power play. appeal, but that was hitting her down the leg side. End of the power play. 6 overs gone. Costly over from Mamta Kaswan, but she's picked up a wicket. 18 for 2. Elena will continue from the Negar end. And for Batjargal, they will want a square leg fielder as Ayumi Fujikawa has been pushed back towards that square leg region. Elena, nice length. Full, just leaving the right hand batter outside the off stump. And Anujin will be very mindful of the situation alongside with Batjargal. They'll have to stitch a partnership together. Remember, 96-run partnership that came across from Ayaka Kato Stafford and her skipper May. That is where, once again, that match-winning partnership was really important. Huge appeal, nothing there from the umpire. She says no. Was probably going outside the off stump as well. Big shot attempted, misses out, outside off. No high. Yasumoto bowling those 2 overs and just giving away 2 runs and a wicket. Bright start from the fast left-hand bowler. And then after that, it was Ayaka Stafford bowling 2 overs, again just for 2 runs. So it was a very strong power play that Japan had. And after that, it's Elena and Mamta Kaswan in operation on both the ends, and still May has always had that slip in place. Good over from Elena again. 7 overs gone. 18 for 2. Now Anujin, she's got a boundary already. And as a captain, she needs to stay there as long as possible. As Mamta Kaswan will continue from the Golden Hope end into the 8th over. And more importantly, if Mongolia can bat through 20 overs, that's a good experience for themselves, because needing 171 more from here on in can be an uphill task. But bat out that 20 overs, try and get that confidence inside the team's thinking that they can play and survive even a stronger attack like the Japan bowlers as well. That will give them good confidence to go ahead and play the other matches, because as of now it's the second highest run that's been put up on the board in this tournament as of now from Japan, first being of course Philippines, going over 200 in the air and gone! Taken at mid-on. Anujin has to walk back. And Mamta Kaswan strikes once again. It's a second wicket for her. Well. She's been very good in terms of how she's bowling those off-cutters. And now Anujin has to walk back. Probably not going to the pitch of the ball. That was the issue. Very good catch at mid-on. But you see, she was playing it, away from the body. not taking the body towards the direction of the ball, was just standing from the crease and trying to slog it. The captain of Mongolia has to walk back disappointingly. Anujin. Very good catch again from, I think, Kurumi Ota. Another occasion at mid-on. The experience of Kurumi Ota again showing in the field. Kurumi Ota's good catch at mid-on, and that's brought about another batter in at number 5. Mamta Kaswan. Welcomes the new batter with a nice flighted delivery. Doesn't time it well, doesn't get behind the line of the ball though. Mamta Kaswan. 2 very important wickets and 2 good wickets in her career. Driven uppishly, but straight to the fielder that covers. Elena is there. And Tux Jargal has come in at number 5, faced a couple of deliveries here. In with Bud Jargal as well. Amar Jargal yesterday as well, she was dismissed with an LBW decision. And even today she was dismissed. And a very, very good over. 8 overs gone, 18 for 2, 18 for 3 in fact. A nice start. Just fuller in length from Elena this time. And every over, they've still got that wicket pressure that's been put along on Mongolia, because they're still operating with the slip. Full toss. Played away nicely towards deep square leg. Ayumi is there. Only a single at deep square leg. Nicely done from her. That's through the gap. That's running away towards the third fielder region and will reach the boundary ropes. Welcome boundary here for Mongolia, and Bajjargul does really well to get that one away. Just a hint of width outside the off stump, and that was more than enough to put bat on ball. Like I said, it's a very, very big welcome run for Mongolia with the situation that they are in as of now. Really matters. On the pads, but there is a short fine leg. We'll have to check. Yeah, it's a leg by signal from the umpire. Tux Jargal, after scoring that boundary, get that single away nicely. The gap does well. Up in the air, but will fall safe. at covers. End of the over. 9 overs gone. 26 for 3 now, Mongolia. So the last over here for the drinks break to happen, and this will be really important for Mamta Kaswan to finish well. Full toss. She's bowled very good 2 overs. And she's picked up a couple of wickets. 10 runs. Yes, first over was a little costly. And then the second over, she was right on target every delivery that she's bowled. Right, once again in the block hole length. She's growing in confidence nicely. Is Mamta Kaswan, isn't it? Good stop at covers from Elena. Even though there'll be a single that will be stolen from that shot, but it needed that stop at that covers region. So 161 more to get. So they've done really well compared to yesterday against Thailand. I should say that 19 they were completely bowled out because of Puttawong's 5-wicket haul with a hat trick. Not to be today. 28 runs. Comparatively a better performance from Mongolia today. Mamta Kaswan once again will try and have that flight. No, full toss and boom, gone. It was dipping in, and also it's the matter that the ball has hit the stumps. That's it. It's a wicket here for Mamta Kaswan. No problem with the height or anything. If the ball is hitting the stumps, that's it. It's all over for another Mongolian batter as she walks out disappointedly. It was a full toss. She missed it completely and the ball hit the stumps. That's it. Just thinking about was there a no ball or something? No. When the ball hits the stumps, that's it. It's all over. It was dipping down. Yeah, that's exactly what the umpire was asking and confirming. That is what it is. So, a third wicket for Mamta Kaswan. And since the wicket has fallen in the 10th over, the players take drinks. just after drinks, 28 for 4. And that's brought about Sanjidma Phillips into the center at number 6. As Jargal was dismissed by a full toss by Mamta Kaswan. Third wicket for her. What a spell that she's into from the Golden Hope end. Very important that she has very good hope on herself. Yeah, that's definitely a golden hope for Japan, and Mamta Kaswan will be really happy with the efforts here. And for the left-hander now, they will have a square leg and a deep mid-wicket outside the inner ring. Huge appeal and nothing from the umpire. End of the over. Turnover's gone. Good over from Mamta Kaswan again. 28 for 4. But Jargal will be facing the 11th over. Good length again from Elena. Fuller and right outside the off stump. And more importantly for Elena and all the other bowlers of Japan, this is a nice bowling practice also that they can probably come up with, because it's really important how they will go ahead and play the remaining matches. Of course, this can be an easy outing for Japan because it is Mongolia and Japan's first match here. And remember, they're in the Group A, a tougher table out there because Thailand is in that table, top of the list. 9.15 is the net run rate. That is huge. They won the second match as well today. Thailand and Myanmar, of course, is playing their second match in the other grounds. And Bahrain, Mongolia, Japan. So, yeah, to be in the top 2, Japan needs to really work hard and make a match out of this one. And also, one thing that they can really think about is that net run rate. If they are tied with Myanmar, it's going to be a little tough for them to get qualified for the knockouts. Another dot delivery. So, if they can try and think about that one, try and finish this match as early as they want to, because it's a huge target on the board for sure. Still 160 needed out of 9.3 overs as of now. So if they can try and think about that one, because they are in a tougher group in Group A. Short ball pulled away by Phillips. That's in the gap at mid-wicket. That's running away towards that deep square leg as well. Couple of more runs to Sanjidma Phillips. Dot ball outside the off stump. So yeah, like I was mentioning, Mongolia have, of course, struggled, and Bahrain are really struggling. 2 losses out of 2 matches. So that makes Japan a direct combination against Myanmar, because Thailand will definitely probably make it as the Asia Games champions as well. They will definitely try and make that happen. End of the 11th over, 31 for 4. Mamta Kaswan will come in to bowl her last over from Golden Hope end. Nicely nudged this. This is some real good spell for Mamta Kaswan. She can go ahead and have that confidence with her as well. And what this spell will also do is, that was lofted in the air. May was just behind on that mid-off region. And what this will do is it will give immense confidence to Mamta Kaswan. And today, Philippines in the Group B stages have scored more than 200 against Saudi Arabia. And that is again a big confidence booster for them. They are also opening their campaign today like Japan, Philippines. They are in Group B, where UAE, of course, are on top of the table. Couple of victories for them. Oman have won one match and lost one match. China still to open their account. Saudi Arabia today looks tough to chase more than 200 runs against Philippines. So yeah, it's all happening in terms of how the campaign beginners today have done well, especially Japan and Philippines. So other teams will have to be really wary of them. Last ball of Mamta Kaswan's spell, and what a spell! Phenomenal. 4 overs, 12 runs and 3 wickets. She'll be mighty happy and pleased about that one. And so would be May, the captain of Japan. 12 overs gone, 32 for 4. They're pushing the third fielder back, and it is, I think, Kurumi Ota to come into the attack from the Nurga end. Oh, good start. Outside edge. That's running away towards the third fielder. That fielder was exactly pushed back from short third towards deep third. Kurumi Ota. Starting off her attack from the Negara end, of course, who's got so much experience coming in, and she did come out there and bat pretty solidly, because when she came in, it was Ayaka, Kato Stafford Bowl going all guns blazing, and she came in and supported her really well. Phillips now blocks it nicely. Slow through the air that occasion, Kurumi Ota. He just made sure that the line was right, and Phillips needed to probably put bat on ball. Lucky that she did not find the edge. Down the leg side, should probably a white ball. Yeah. Just dragging it down the leg side. And Sanjidma Phillips, as long as they can try and bat, like I said, for 20 overs, That is some big confidence boost for Mongolia. Yeah, see, the more time you spend in the middle, the more confidence that you will be building for yourself. It's exactly what happens in cricket. And when you come out to bat next time, psychologically you're in a good frame of mind. That's what needs to happen every single time. Down the leg side once again. Yeah, trying to drag that ball down too hard. Oh, that's the fourth time in the over. Yeah, Kurumi Ota just needs to bowl one ball just angling across Phillips. Everything that she's done is probably just dragged down. That's what it is. That's exactly what she's talking about. Just maintain that line, and that should be enough. Inside edge, but will not find the gap out there. So 4 wide deliveries in this over. That's all that Mongolia have managed, and 4 runs from Kurumi Ota's over. 13 gone, 36 for 4. There's a change in the bowling attack as from the Golden Hope end is trying to bring another bowler as there is some juggling in the field that's happening. And it is Ayumi Fujikawa come into the attack because the juggling of the field, of course, we saw the fielder being moved from the offside towards the onside. Yeah, as Bhatjargal is there alongside with Phillips, played all the balls that's been right on the target with a nice line and length, been completely blocked nicely. Dot ball, good start here. Down the leg side, another wide delivery. Yeah, completely down out there. Outside the off stump, wanted to drive that one, but doesn't get the elevation right. Full toss. And straight to the fielder there in the deep. Elena. But Jargal tries to play that one down the leg side. Wide ball. Ayumi Fujikawa just needs to try and understand this one. Yeah, because this is the first match and they will be a little stiff. But yeah, this is, like I said, a nice match where all the Japan bowlers can flex their arms and muscles and try and be ready for the next stronger teams to be facing in, because they are in a very strong group. Like I said, they're in Group A. Wide ball, wide ball. Straight back to the bowler. Driven, but straight to May at mid-off. End of the 14th over. 14 gone, 40 for 5. Good start once again in this over. Slow ball, and that has been played away nicely towards point, but nothing on offer in terms of the runs. So Jargal and Batnasan. Well, another dot ball. Right, all that is happening completely in control of Japan. That's what it is. And in the meantime, Kurima Ota has picked up the wicket, of course, of Sanjitna Phillips as well. Down the leg side, another wide ball. Slow ball. Nice drive. Good looking drive from Jargal for a single. As Batnasan will come in. Still not off the mark. 3 deliveries that she's faced. Fuller in length, and that's in the gap towards deep mid wicket. Nicely positioned and played that one for a boundary. Well, Badnasan gets the boundary for herself. First ball, of course, that was being angled into her on the legs, and good timing towards that deep mid wicket region. First boundary for her. If we can try and have some attacking shots, that'll be good for Mongolia. Slapped hard, straight to May at mid-off. End of a successful over, of course. Kurumiota with that wicket. 15 gone, 47 for 5. Ayumi bowls one down the leg side. That's nicely swept away at that fine leg region. Couple of more runs. So as she's come out to the center, she's tried to play some attacking strokes. Is Badnasan. That's really good. Good ball, good ball. Right into the batter. Not allowing any room as well. So the next 4 overs, if they can get to say somewhere around 70 from here on in, or at least 60, 65, with Badnasan trying to play some good shots. Made, directed, no, and the bowler does not collect it. Badnasan would have gone if even Ayumi would have collected the ball. Good stop from May, good throw from mid-off, but Ayumi does not collect that one at all. 50 up for Mongolia. That's the first time that they've got to 50 here in the ACC Women's Premier Cup 2026. Should be a good confidence booster for them, especially after coming out of a match that gave them only 19 runs and they were bundled out by Thailand yesterday at STC Oval. This is a good turnaround in the Bayuemas Stadium right here. On the leg side, wide ball. A little late on the call there, but it's a confirmation from the umpire. Wide delivery. Another wide ball down the leg side. She's not happy with that one. Is Ayumi. Nudged away towards covers. She'll get that single. Is Badnasan now coming on for the strike importantly, and she's done well. 100% on that strike rate. She's batting nicely. 8 of 8. Just followed up Badnasan with that delivery. 16 gone. 53 for 5. Ayaka Kato Stafford's innings with the bat, 84 runs, but yeah, a couple of catches was being put down of her innings. Twice that she was being dropped, and now Yasumoto comes back into the attack for her second spell because 2 overs, 2 runs, and 1 wicket before this. Very impressive. Strong left arm bowler. But Jargal, oh, wide delivery, wide delivery. She missed out on the run up, maybe. And that's why she just stretched the last loading. She was not very confident of that release as well. That's why the ball went down the leg side. Now a confident delivery. Good ball. Even though it was a little on the off stump, it was inside the wide line. You see, but Jargal was trying to ask if it was a wide ball, but no. Nothing from the umpire. Nudges it, has to hurry, and the direct hit, probably gone. Yeah, good bit of a fielding here. And but Jargal has to now walk back to the dugout. Well, an amazing piece of fielding. Once again from that short extra cover. Had only one stump to aim at. And she did that beautifully well. But Jargal was just short of the crease. Also not landing the bat. Erika Oda with that good throw from that short extra cover. As Mongolia lose another wicket. Sixth wicket going down, 54 for 6. And that has prompted Enk Bold to come in at number 8. Wicketkeeper batter, Enk Bold. She also struggled behind the stumps to collect all the deliveries today, and she also did bat well yesterday, I should say that, at STC Oval. Can she replicate that one? Enk Bold. But Batnasan is still there. What a good piece of fielding. Amazing to get that run out by Erika Oda. For Bat Jargal, she played 47 deliveries. Batnasan wanted to play an attacking shot. Just gets beaten under the bat. Drags it towards square leg. Get that single. That will bring on Enk Bold for the first time in this match against Japan. And Yasumoto will want to finish well. He's got a good spell. She's got that good numbers in her bowling attack. She would love another wicket for sure. Slow ball. Keeper behind the stumps does not collect that one well. And end of the over with that single. 17 gone, and it is 56 for 6. Beginning the 18th over here is Ayumi. Nicely driven straight back to her. Enkbold and Batnasan, of course, both of them will try to bat the remaining overs out. Of course, Mayaka, Keto Stafford. What a batting performance from her. Slapped away nicely. Another direct hit. Would have had Enkbold under a lot of trouble from mid-on. Hasn't timed that one well with the throw. Good shot, but no timing, will not carry there towards deep mid-wicket. And what I have seen, one positive sign from Batnasan is she's the only batter in the Mongolian lineup that she wants to attack the ball. She wants to play some attractive shots. She wants to take the attack to the opposition. Low full toss. That's timed well. Over mid-on. Boundary. Beautiful timing there from Enkbold to get her first boundary. She very quickly got under the length. You see, it was, of course, a low full toss, but still had to be put away. And she played that one straight down the ground. And now, because of that shot, there is a long on fielder. Driven towards point. They will come back for the second round. Yeah, this is good. This is good running between the wickets as well. So 18 gone, 64 for 6. Yasumoto will bowl her last over of the spell. Oh, that was slow and was not reaching the batter. Wicketkeeper also got a little bit of a carry away sort of a thing as Hinase Goto did not collect that one really well. I haven't seen a player wear a jersey number 0. It is Goto's probably lucky number. That's why she's wearing that one. Good drive, straight to mid-off, and the throw was a little more wider. Good running between the wickets. And like I was mentioning, Batnasan and now even Enkbold just trying to play some good attractive cricketing shots. Especially Batnasan. She's done really well. 10 runs of just 13 deliveries. Down the leg side. And they will run through for the leg by. Batnasan has to hurry. Another direct hit. Would have been really curtains for this innings from Batnasan, but not to be. Leg by the signal from the umpire. Yasumoto. What a spell. Brilliant. Just 6 runs in her fourth over. Done well. Misfield at that mid wicket. Single down towards long on. And Ayaka Stafford. Of course, she's not picked up a wicket, but 2 overs, 2 runs. Just very, very impressive. Is Ayaka Keto Stafford. Straight back to Yoshimoto, but does not catch that one. Lets the ball go under her shoes, but couple of more runs. The ball has hit the stumps, but they are okay with a couple of runs. That's all Batnasan wants. Nine runs of Don't know how Yasumoto's is over as of now, but last ball remaining. Can she pick up a wicket? She's really bowled well, and only one wicket does not give the correct picture of her numbers, and she's bowled with a slow delivery. Batnasan has to walk back, and Yasumoto gets the second wicket. Well, I was just saying, only one wicket for her bowling efforts today doesn't reflect her efforts. And yeah, the last ball, she's dismissed Batnasan nicely. And what a finish to the spell. 4 overs, 9 runs, 1 maiden and 2 wickets. 70 here, but this is how Batnasan just played the ball very early. Slow ball, very good disguise from Yasumoto. Brilliant in terms of how she executed that slow delivery. It's not easy. And that too, bowling your last ball of the spell. Very interesting. Very, very interesting that she got that 2 wickets in her spell as well. Last over will be completed by the star Japan player Ayaka Keto Stafford. Over the bowler. Down the leg side, dot ball. Oh, low full toss again. Was trying to bowl that fuller length is Ayaka Keto Stafford, and Gunbold has come in to join Enkabold. Batnasan was playing with some real guts in terms of playing the ball through all the parts of the ground. They kind of have a little passage in play. Coach has been asked to come out of Japan. Definitely some confusion, some held up in play. I think the coach will come out and explain that one for the keeper, Goto. Yeah. Right, so gun ball. Can Ayaka pick up a wicket? Is it? Yes, she does! Once again, stumping. Goto does that really well. Ayaka Keto Stafford with the 84 runs with the bat and now with the wicket for her name. This is really good. Nice collection from Hinase Oto behind the stumps and then just flick the bails off in no time. Ayaka Keto Stafford, clearly the front runner for the Player of the Match award for sure. Couple of more deliveries and 71. Yeah, that's a good number for Mongolia to give them their confidence boost. The last ball of the innings. It's going to be a massive victory for sure for Japan, and they will start this campaign in a very, very confident fashion. Fuller in length. They will get a single, and that's about it. As Japan win this one with a big margin of 116 runs. And this is something that they will remember for a very, very long time coming. This is some dominant effort. 72 for Mongolia, which is good, especially when we talk about yesterday's performance for them. Bowled out 19 runs today. 72 is good, but Japan winning this by a massive 116 runs, courtesy Ayaka Staffords is batting, and Nonoha Yasumoto's amazing bowling as well. And don't forget, Mamta Kaswan's 3 wickets. It's also very, very impressive. And that batting card of Mongolia, yeah, Batnasan was someone who did play attacking shots. 16 ball, 12 runs. But apart from her, nobody really contributed much. But 72 is a good confidence booster for Mongolia. But if you look at that bowling card, it's Mamta Kaswan with a bit of a nice experience for her. 3 wickets and only 12 runs. And at the top of the bowling attack, Nonoha, yeah, picking up 2 wickets. Only 1 wicket was there on her bowling figures, but the last ball, slow delivery to dismiss Batnasan gave her that boost. And of course, it is Ayaka Stafford's 1 more wicket. So that is what it is. 84 from Ayaka Stafford, and that's helped Japan to open their campaign in the ACC Women's Premier Cup 2026 in a big fashion with a big victory of 116 runs. And we will see you downstairs for the post-match presentation as well. Stay tuned. Welcome to the post-match presentation of the match that happened between Japan and, of course, Mongolia. Japan going out there and beginning their campaign of the ACC Women's Premier Cup 2026 in a very bright fashion. 116-run victory. That was massive. Yeah, that came in with a lot of contributions, good partnerships, and also not to be forgetting Mamta Kaswan's 3 wickets, and more importantly, Ayaka Stafford's all-round performance. And for all that, the match referees have decided that it is Ayaka Stafford for the Player of the Match award. And to have a talk with us, we will invite Ayaka Stafford right next to me as well. Congratulations, Ayaka. What a knock in the middle and a good start to your campaign, yeah?
Yeah, it was a good start. The girls obviously worked hard. We've come off another tournament at home, but good start. Good to get a win.
Wonderful. And also when you went out there, May was there, your skipper, the partnership of 96 runs. You probably thought that the 100-run partnership would have been nice.
Yeah, that would have been nice, but I think we were both a bit tired. But our team's like trying to prioritize partnerships, so I think it was good for us to set a standard for the tournament. So. Yeah.
Wonderful. And also when Ota came out, she was pushing you for the extra run. Is that the strategy that to put you back on strike?
Yeah, I think at the end, obviously I was the set batter, so obviously looking to hit big. I think everyone in the team can do their job, and I think Kudami did her job really well. So
wonderful. Last question. Enjoyed your bowling as well there?
Yeah, bowling was alright. I think batting is probably something I've been trying to prioritize, but I'm back at home. I'm a bowler, so it was good to have an all-round game. So.
Wow, that's nice to know. All the very best for the future games.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ayaka Stafford, the Player of the Match that happened right here at the Bayuemas Stadium grounds. And right now, we will have the captain of Mongolia to please come in and have a word with us with the language translator as well. Yeah, Arjun, I understand it's a tough game, but what do you think? Better than the yesterday's match against what you played with Thailand?
Өчигдөр бас гинтийн өртөлтүүд гинтлүүд их гарлаа. Тэгээд тэрнээс болж ерөнхийдөө тоглолтууд ер нь бодсоос шал өөр тоглолоо.
Right. And of course, one more question for you will be, what are you also planning to go ahead and play in the remaining matches for Mongolia? Because you did well yesterday. Today was something good. And what is the planning going forward?
Дараа тэмцээнд яг тоглолтынхоо яг үндсэн тактикаар тоглоно гэж.
Right. All the best. All the best. Do well, the whole Mongolian team. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Well, that's the losing captain, Mongolia. Yeah, they're building up really well to go into the other matches of the tournament. And right now, the happy captain, of course, the captain of Japan, May, to come up and have a quick word with us. Congratulations, skipper. Good start for the tournament, yeah?
Yeah, I think I had a first game and it's put great effort on the field.
Right. And your partnership was great, but going ahead into the bowling, I know your left arm opener was just phenomenal to begin the innings with.
Yeah, she's always ball consistent, and yeah, I think it was a great start to ball. But also Mongolia batted well too. They put 72 and they batted for 20 overs, so credit for them too.
Definitely. Before I speak of Ayaka's efforts, one word about definitely about Mamta Kaswan, yeah?
Yeah, she bowled really well in the power play, so yeah.
Lovely. And yeah, of course, the player of the match. And she's a class apart today. What do you think about her batting stance and the way she bats? Because you are the closest person watching her from the other end.
Yeah, she looks very comfortable from the start, and then she just kept going in the heat, and then I think at the end she got a lot of like power hitting, and yeah, I think she did really well throughout the inning.
Lovely. Last question to you. You're in the the most difficult group in Group A. How are you looking ahead for the other opponents to go out there and play against them?
Yeah, I think we are in a tough group, and then I think the next game is really important for us. So just put all effort in to win the games.
Yes. All the very best, skipper. Do well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. There is the happy captain out there. So that's it for today from the Bayuemas Stadium right here. I am Navin Shari signing off alongside with the other camera crew and players and officials. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching us live. Tomorrow is a break day. And of course, day after, we will come once again with all the live matches and the live action of the ACC Premier Women's Cup 2026. Thank you so much.